ಕಿರಣ
School standard is attention. We now request our Chief Executive, AMM Foundation, Mr. Narayan Hariharan sir, to hoist the national flag.
Kindly show pledge. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers, and all others respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind. School stand at ease, school sit.
அனைவருக்கும் அன்பான வணக்கங்கள் மற்றும் இனிய குடியரசு தின வாழ்த்துக்கள். நம் டிஐ பள்ளியின் சார்பாக முதன்முறையாக நடைபெறும் இந்த நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பில் இணைந்துள்ள உங்கள் அனைவரையும் மீண்டும் ஒரு முறை வரவேற்கின்றோம்.
Dear all, I take immense pleasure in introducing Dr. S. Venkatraman, who is amidst us today on the glorious day. Dr. S. Venkat has an MA and MPhil from University of Madras, MPhil from Cambridge University, UK, and a PhD from the London School of Economics and Political Science, UK. He is trained and has worked extensively in the field of social research, development economics, ICT for development, policy research, sector planning and management, skill assessment, monitoring and evaluation, sustainable development, market research, development communication, and culture studies. He is working as senior consultant to various UNESCO offices. He is also working as international consultant to the Asian Development Bank, working mainly in human capital development projects of Asian Development Bank in the Asia Pacific region. He has been recently appointed by the World Health Organization as advisory member of the WHO, the UN Global Summits on Information Society held in 2003 in Geneva and Tunis in 2005, prepared a report on global education monitoring for a World Education Forum organized by UNESCO in South Korea in 2015, prepared and presented a report on global M&E systems in education for the global meeting on education quality and monitoring hosted by UNESCO Paris in January 2016, prepared the Cairo Commitment on implementing SDGs in the Arab region, which was endorsed at a high-level ministerial meeting in December 2015. He has been a resource person at major regional education forum by APCIEU, South Korea, on citizenship education in Jakarta in 2018. He has facilitated regional technical workshop for 19 East Asian countries in SGD 4 monitoring in Bangkok, Thailand in 2018. He has also prepared for the Regional Technical Manual for SDG4 monitoring for countries in the Asia Pacific region, published by UNESCO, Bangkok. Sir is a member of the Board of Studies of Department of Statistics, Department of Sociology and Department of Anthropology of University of Madras, Board of Studies of Sociology Department, Tamil Nadu Open University, and Board of Studies of Department of Economics, MOP Vaishnava College. He is also an academic council member of the Sashun Jain College of Arts and Science for Women in Chennai. He is also in the international expert panel of the Think Global, a global research and consultancy company, Norway. Welcome, dear sir.
பழமையும் பாரம்பரியமும் மிக்க நம் பாரத நாடு சிற்றரசு பேரரசு என பிரிந்து ஒற்றுமையற்று இருந்ததால் ஆங்கிலேயர் சூழ்நிலையை சாதகமாக்கி வஞ்சகப்படுத்தி நம்மை சுயமாக செயல்பட விடாமல் கருத்து சுதந்திரம், பேச்சு சுதந்திரம் போன்றவற்றை தடுத்து கொடுங்கோன்மை புரிந்து பாரத நாட்டை அடிமைப்படுத்தினர். கொடுமையை முடிவுக்கு கொண்டு வர நாட்டின் விடுதலைக்காகவும் குடியரசிற்காகவும் பாடுபட்டு நம் மண்ணுக்காக தங்களின் இன்னுயிரை எத்தனையோ பல தேச தலைவர்கள் தியாகம் செய்தனர். அந்த தியாகத்தின் பயனாக அரசியல் அமைப்பு சட்டம் நிறைவேற்றப்பட்டு 1950 ஆண்டு ஜனவரி திங்கள் 26ஆம் நாள் நடைமுறைக்கு வந்தது. அந்த தினத்தை நாம் குடியரசாக கொண்டாடி மகிழ்கின்றோம். உலகின் மிகப்பெரிய ஜனநாயக நாடான இந்தியாவின் 72வது குடியரசு தினம் இன்று. ஆங்கிலேயர்களிடமிருந்து அகிம்சை என்னும் அறவழியில் வெற்றி வாகை சூடிய குடியரசு தினம். உப்பு சத்தியாகிரகங்களால் தன் உடல்களை வருத்தி தாயகத்திற்கு பெருமை தேடி தந்த தினம். தன் குருதிகளையும் தேகங்களையும் தன் தாய் நாட்டிற்காக அர்ப்பணம் செய்தவர்களை நினைவு கூறும் தினம். வம்சாவழியினர்கள் வசந்தமாய் வாழ தன் வாழ்நாட்களை வழியுடன் வாழ்த்தி கழித்தவர்களை வந்தனை செய்யும் தினம். இடைவெளியில்லா காற்றாய் பாரதம் எங்கும் சமத்துவம் தொடர சுதந்திர காற்றை நம் தேசத்தில் நிலவிட தம் சுகங்களை எல்லாம் தூக்கி எறிந்த தியாகிகளின் தியாக தினம். இந்திய தாயே வந்தே மாதரம். இந்திய தாயே, நான் உன் மண்ணில் பிறந்ததும் மலர்களை கொடுத்தாய், நதி கொடுத்தாய், பச்சை வயல்களை பரிசளித்தாய், பொங்கும் இன்பம் தந்து சுகவாழ்வு கொடுத்து சுகமளித்தாய். பாரத தாயே, உன் பெயர் சொல்லும் போதே இதயத்தில் மின் அலைகள் பாயுமே. உன் கடல் மெல்லிசை பாடும், உன் காலடி எங்களுக்கு சொர்க்கத்தை தரும். தாய் மண்ணே, என் பாரதமே, உன்னை போல் ஒரு பூமி இல்லை. இந்த குடியரசில் உன்னை வாழ்த்துவோம். வந்தே மாதரம், வந்தே மாதரம், வந்தே மாதரம். 8ஆம் வகுப்பு மாணவி தாரிகாவின் பரதம் இதோ உங்கள் காட்சிக்கு. கனவுகள் காணும் மனங்களிலே அக்கினி சிறகாய் சிறகடித்தீர்கள். நம் பள்ளி இசைக்கு அவரின் புகழ் பாட
நாட்டுக்கு உழைத்து உழைத்து ஓய்வறியா உத்தமமா மனிதர் திரியாய் உருகி உருகி அறிவு ஒளி தந்த உயர்ந்த உள்ளம் ஐயா கலாம் கலாம் எங்கள் சலாம் சலாம் ஐயா கலாம் கலாம் எங்கள் சலாம் சலாம் வீட்டை பாராமலே தன்னாடே வீடாய் கண்டாய் தன் வாழ்க்கை வாழாமலே பொது நலனே வாழ்க்கை என்றார் உன்னை போல் ஒருவன் உலகில் ஏது உன்னை போல் ஒருவன் உலகில் கலாம் கலாம் சலாம் சலாம் வீட்டை பாராமலே தன்னாடே வீடாய் கண்டாய் தன் வாழ்க்கை வாழாமலே பொது நலனே வாழ்க்கை என்றாய் இளைஞர்களின் நாடி துடிப்பே விண்வெளியின் நாயகனே அறிவியலில் ஆட்சி செய்தார் உலகரங்கில் நாட்டை உயர செய்தார் பதவிகளில் என்றாலும் கடிகாரம் போல் சுற்றி வந்தார் கனவுகள் காணும் மனங்களிலே அக்கி
பாரத தாயின் ரத்தினமே ஐயா கலாம் கலாம் எங்கள் சலாம் சலாம். பாரத தாயே உன் தலையென இருப்பது இமயம். தாயே நின்னை பாதுகாக்க தாங்கி நிற்போம் எதையும். வங்கக் கடலில் ஒரு கை, அரபையிலே உன் மறுகை. முடிவே இல்லாத தாயே உனக்கு முக்கடல் நடுவே இருக்கை. இயற்கை வளங்களே உன் அணிகலன். குனிந்து வணங்கும் உன் பாதம் குமரி எல்லை வரை நீளும். கடலென ஓடும் கங்கை காவிரி தாய் அதற்கு தங்கை. அதை கனிவுடன் சுமக்கும் தாயே நீயே களங்கம் இல்லா அன்னை. மனிதர்கள் வாழும் தேசம் இங்கே மதங்களுக்கு என்ன வாசம். ஜாதியின் முதுகில் தாயே உனது சாட்டைகள் தான் இனி பேசும். இயற்கை அற்புதங்கள் உன் புகழை எல்லா திசைகளிலும் பாடி பரவிக் கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்தியாவே, இதோ எம் மாணாக்கர் மலையாள மொழியிலே உன்னை வாழ்த்துகின்றனர்.
जन्मकारिणि भारतम् कर्मवेदिनि भारतम्. जन्मकारिणि भारतम् कर्मवेदिनि भारतम्. नम्मलां जनकोटिदल अम्बयागिय भारतम्. जन्मकारिणि भारतम् कर्मवेदिनि भारतम्. തലയിൽ മഞ്ഞരി മാമക ചൂടിയ തങ്ക കിരീടവും ഉടയിൽ സസ്യശ്യാമല ശാശ്വത കോമല കഞ്ചുകവും. തലയിൽ മഞ്ഞരി മാമക ചൂടിയ തങ്ക കിരീടവും ഉടയിൽ സസ്യശ്യാമല ശാശ്വത കോമല കഞ്ചുകവും. കഴുത്തിൽ നാനാനദികൾ ചൂടിയ മായാമാലകളും. കഴുത്തിൽ നാനാനദികൾ ചൂടിയ മായാമാലകളും. കാണുക കാണുക ജന്മഭൂമി തൻ കോമല മലർമേനി. കാണുക കാണുക ജന്മഭൂമി തൻ കോമല മലർമേനി. ജന്മകാരിണി ഭാരതം कर्मवेदिनि भारतम्. नम्मलां जनकोटिदल अम्बयागिय भारतम्. जन्मकारिणि भारतम् कर्मवेदिनि भारतम्.
அன்று முதல் இன்று வரை முடிவை எட்டா தீப ஒளியாய் வேற்றுமையில் ஒற்றுமையோடு நம்மோடும் நம் உணர்வோடும் என்றும் பயணம் செய்ய வழிவகுத்த அரசியல் அமைப்போடு அனைவரும் பயணிப்போம். வாழ்க பாரதம், வாழ்க பாரத மணித்திருநாடு. அமமு குழுமத்தின் தலைமை நிர்வாகி மதிப்பிற்குரிய நாராயணன் ஹரிஹரன் ஐயா அவர்களை குடியரசு தின விழா சிறப்புரையாற்ற அன்புடன் அழைக்கின்றோம்.
Respected Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Venkataraman, Headmaster, Assistant Headmasters, teachers, parents, grandparents, students, and all the viewers at various places of this 72nd Republic Day celebration at the TI Matriculation School. It gives me a great pleasure to be able to stand in front of you to give this Republic Day address. I would just like to say that same time last year we had this event with a great gaiety and pompous, and the whole India was also celebrating in a very fanciful. In fact, the Republic Day was always more celebrated with gaiety than the Independence Day. The Independence Day, although we got independence in 1947, it took about 3 years for the founding fathers to fine-tune our constitution and bring in the actual governance structures in place. For many of us, including me, when we were not born in the 1940s or even the 50s, it would only be like a history book page to study about independence and the republic, and it would not really give us that first-hand sense as to what it is to be a dependent India and then become independent, to be governed by another country and then to have your own constitution and be governing ourselves. Just a glimpse of what it got to be independent, I would like to share a personal incident of mine. As many of you would have known that I was affected by COVID in the month of October, and it took almost 40 days. Although mine was a mild COVID attack, it still took 40 days to kind of come out completely, let's say, cured and be free to attend to my daily duties. Those 40 days of home quarantine was like a prison for me. And for me, who has thankfully a good supportive housing, medical support, insurance, family support, nutrition, and almost everything, it was like a jail. In spite of being in a fairly good luxury, to be quarantined in your own room for about 40 days, you could realize the importance of independence only then. So that you realize how it was, and for all of you, for 10 months or so, you had all been locked up in your homes, in the sense that your studies were from home. Even now it's only blended teaching and blended learning, and to have this toned down Republic Day affair at one end gives a lot of pain to us, but then that's the global reality. We have to face this pandemic with care and caution, and any moment of little more relaxation will actually give space for the virus to further spread. So with all that caution in mind, we are having a fairly toned down Republic Day celebrations, but at the same time, the resilience of our country, of our countrymen, and our adaptation to the situation. For example, for going towards live streaming of this event, we wouldn't have thought of it if we were to have a face-to-face program. So we have taken to technology in various ways, and we'll continue to take to it. At the same time, we'll have the face-to-face interaction, because all said and done, technology cannot replace the face-to-face interaction, especially in teaching learning situations, but we have to adapt, and adapting we are. So this Independence Day, the Republic Day celebrations, although it's a toned down affair, it is a reminder for us that we have to be vigilant, we have to be resilient, we have to be innovative, and we have to be adaptive. All of which we are, but the circumstances are pushing us to be more vigilant, more innovative, more adaptive, and more reaching out to our other brethren who have, due to various reasons, either lost their livelihoods, some of them have lost their lives, and many of them are countrymen are suffering because of this COVID pandemic. Although the vaccination looks like the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, the vaccination alone is not the answer, my dear children. Continuing to be socially vigilant, to maintain social distance, to wear the masks, to have hand hygiene, and to be resilient is the need of the hour, and we'll continue to do this, and we will prove to the world that we are a country where a republic is more dynamic, it is more resilient and adaptive, and we will beat this virus. And I'm sure same day next year we'll have the celebrations with its full gay and gaiety, which does not, of course, mean that we will not use technology. We'll continue to use technology, but we'll have a full-fledged event, and pledge ourselves to make the Republic work even more better. With these few words, I request my good friend Dr. Venkatraman, whom we met very recently. In fact, there's been only one face-to-face interaction with Sir, but he has been of great support to us to guide the foundation and all the schools in being prepared for the COVID issues and also for academic issues, and beyond academics, his passion towards making a resilient India to guiding each one of us will be very valuable. I request Venkat sir to kindly give a few words of address to our children. Thank you.
Very good morning to you all. I wish you all a happy Republic Day. Let me first thank the Chief Executive of AM Foundation, Mr. Narayanan. I also thank the Principal, the Vice Principal, the teaching staff, and all the staff of the school, TI Cycle Matriculation School, for inviting me. And very good morning to all the students, children who are present here and who are also watching this through the online platform. This Republic Day is very important from many angles. That is, this is the first time in nearly sort of 1 year's time since the pandemic started that schools are able to hold some sort of a function or a sort of a gathering. It's also symbolic that it is telling a lot about what do we mean by freedom. In a way, we were all caught totally sort of unexpectedly. We were all shut, locked down. We were confined to our home space, and globally everyone were affected. But slowly now, as things are developing, we are coming out, of course with a lot of precautions, and it's giving us a new hope that things would get better as we move on. For me, I work as you know that globally with in the field of education, so I work with different settings, and I always consider that many of us, including you, myself and all the teaching staff, everyone, we should consider ourselves very fortunate. Why? Because our only problem probably would be is during the pandemic is that okay, we were stuck at home. Yes, we were affected to some extent, but many children across the globe were affected in a much more serious manner. For example, the children belonging to migrant workers in our country and in many parts of the world, they were affected that no one can imagine, because they lost everything, they lost their livelihood, they were affected very their families were affected, and children had to go back to their homes because they were migrant and they were asked to go back. Already they had problems continuing education, and now they were more affected due to that. Give us some more. World, all the governments in the world, that apart from the frontline health workers, teachers has to be vaccinated. In fact, there is a policy is being now already put forth, and they are asking the governments that please consider teachers as important as the frontline health workers and doctors, because education, without teachers the quality education cannot be given. And education means it's not just loss of teaching learning, but loss of skills, and loss of skills means the future generation's capacity to participate and do well to the growth of economy of the country and the social development of the country. So teachers are very important. So therefore vaccination to teachers should be considered as one of the prime importance. So that's also being done at a global level, and it's very important that the message that we take from this Republic Day is that we must fight. We must enjoy the freedom, value the freedom, but we must also fight. Fight in a sense, fight everything that is not right in this society, that is unjust. We should treat everyone equally. Everyone has a right to education. Everyone has a right to have a better life, and we should work for it. Although education gives us very good, decent work, the job and the nice lifestyle, that's what most of you are here. You want to aspire to become someone, but don't forget, you should also contribute back to the society. There are so many children, so many individuals who don't have this opportunity. So whatever we learn, whatever we become, we should always give back to our society. And also, never forget your teachers. Of course, we should never forget our parents and the people who have helped us, but also teachers play a very important role. And we should always make ourselves, make our families proud, and also the place where we learn, our teachers proud, through a lot of activities that will help our society and help others to come up in life. With these few words, I once again thank all the staff and the management for organizing this, and thank all the students who have managed to come. And I hope next year, as Narayanan sir mentioned, that there will be a much more grand event where all children are able to participate. And I wish all the very best for grade 10 and 12 students who are now coming to the school, and also to all the parents who are watching. I think children coming back to school is a very important thing, because it also helps their mental sort of mindset and their mental profile, because being at home alone cannot going to help them a lot. So I think there is all the safety measures. I'm very happy that this institution is taking care of that. and all the necessary procedures are met, and hopefully with the vaccination coming, we'll all be able to enjoy this freedom and be able to participate in a sort of more positively and more actively. So I thank you all, wish you all the best. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Council, attention. True leadership is a combination of responsibility, empathy, and selflessness. This pandemic, being a tough one, has posed many challenges towards mankind. But still, we strive to bring back the normal way of functioning, and that's why we have gathered here to commemorate this ceremony, although not in a normal way, but in a way what we call the new normal. The investiture ceremony is one of the first momentous occasions of the school where the elected members of the school's senate are officially vested with their powers, positions, and responsibilities. If your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are an excellent leader. Now, our school senior council is ready to take up their responsibilities. May I now request our chief guest, Mr. Narayanan Hariharan Sir, Chief Executive, AMM Foundation, to initiate the oath.
I
Harini Peacock House Captain. Sarayas Parrot House Captain.
Le Madhuri Cultural Secretary. Roshni School Pupil Leader. Muthupriya Eagle House Captain.
Anuradha Flamingo House Captain.
Sanjula RSP.
Jai Narayan Flamingo House Captain.
Ritesh Eagle House Captain.
Sri Charan School People Leader.
CP Lokan Dave Parrot House Captain.
Monish Balaji Peacock House Captain.
do solemnly swear that I will do everything in my power to live a life of character. I promise to respect others, be trustworthy, honest, keep my promises, and be loyal. I promise to be responsible as a member of TI school, my family, and the society. I will take responsibility for all my actions and promise to be fair in all decisions that I take. I will think beyond myself to care for the needs of others and always make ethical decisions. I will do my best not to let my family down. I will do my best not to let my friends down. I will do my best not to let my teachers and school down. I hereby authorize everyone with whom I am associated with to to help me and live up to this oath. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Council, stand at ease.
நமது சிறப்பு அழைப்பாளர் மதிப்பிற்குரிய டாக்டர் வெங்கட்ராமன் அவர்களுக்கு நம் பள்ளி மாணாக்கர் அணி தலைவி ரோஷினி அவர்களை அன்புடன் அழைக்கிறோம் நினைவு பரிசு அளிக்க. ரோஷினி. நமது குழுமத்தின் தலைமை நிர்வாகி மதிப்பிற்குரிய நாராயணன் ஹரிஹரன் ஐயா அவர்களுக்கு நம் பள்ளி மாணாக்கர் அணி தலைவர் ஸ்ரீசரண் அவர்கள் நினைவு பரிசு வழங்குவார். Sweet distribution. Teachers in charge, please. School disperse.
Not the wire. mask and then sign. Remove your mask.
Hold your flag when that looks good, na? Why you don't want to remove that? Previous page will be eagle out. Previous page nilla. Eagle out girl, fine. Yeah, eagle out girl.
That's it.
That's it.
Go
Side,
behind.
go by that side and then.
Remove the mask.
Money வாங்கிட்டீங்களா? இங்க கொடுத்தீங்க. Next now. Two people leader, first page, turn to the previous page.
Wire to you too.
Happy men? Enjoy. Make arrangements. My girl SPL. Girl SPL. Look in, wait a minute. Girls, students please wait now. Don't give the flag, just hold for a few minutes. Cultural secretary, come. Turn the page and just find your name and sign.
Look here.
Yeah, go ahead. Turn your page, turn your page. After flamingo. Correct? Parrot house girl captain.
Okay, ma.
Yeah, peacock house. After parrot, next page. Olive sign.
Remove your mask. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Maybe you can just arrange for the group photo.
லைவ் ஆஃப் பண்ணலாம் சொல்கிறா வேஸ்ட்டாக போகுது. சார் கேட்டியா எம்டியாக போயிட்டுருக்கு, கண்டென்ட்டே இல்லாமல் போயிட்டுருக்கு.
Check. Check.